My name is Doug Anderson. I am the founder, along with my wife Jane, of Port City Paranormal here in Wilmington, North Carolina. I am the tech guy. I put together all the equipment. I also am the chief overseer of evidence. I do a lot of the audio review.
My name is Jane Anderson, and I'm co-founder of Port City Paranormal. I usually do all the research and keep the rest of the team kind of in the dark about the information, because if you know something beforehand, it can influence what you hear. And then when we start reviewing the evidence, we can get a cleaner picture of what's going on.
My name is Arwen Smith. I actually am probably the newest member to this group.
I'm Aaliyah Scott. I'm an investigator, and they've labeled me an EVP specialist.
The reason why Doug and I started is because both of us have had a lot of history of being haunted, I guess you could say. When we formed Port City Paranormal, we wanted to be different from any other team that we knew. We think that we treat the spirits kindly, with compassion. Some of the spirits we encounter, they're not really sure where they are or why they are. They don't even know they're dead. So we try to be ethical about this, and above all, we try to be honest. During investigating, we have a ton of equipment, and we set up, and the more cameras we have set up, the better. I like to travel light. I carry a flashlight around my neck to light where my feet are going, and I always have a recorder on. I usually wear it up on my arm. I keep still cameras in my pockets, and sometimes I carry a video. But I think the most information we get is from, well, now it's from video, but it's from the recorder. It takes about an hour and a half to set up. And that is setting up individual cameras with individual recorders. We have boxes and boxes, and each box goes to wherever you're going to set up. And the box has everything in it you need. You just bring a camera and a tripod in one box, and you can go set up.
We also have personal recorders that we put on the minute we walk into the house, because voices can occur immediately on entering the house. Once we've got all the cameras set up,
then we begin the good part. This is the part everybody sees on TV, that we do lights out, not necessary. Sometimes we don't, but we do keep the lights dim or out, because an apparition is easier to see in the dark. Then we settle down and do an EVP session. I love EVP sessions because I like to hear the different questions other people have.
Can you come over here and tap on this table for me?
Is there life after death?
The most active place we've ever been to is Willard Asylum in Ovid, New York. It's a very active place. The EVP that we collected there, several hundred over a 2-night period. There's no place as active as that.
This place was instrumental in making us more people-oriented, because the spirits spoke to us readily. They begged us to stay, but they also greeted us when we came back. They remember us. They follow us around and talk to us, but we only scratch the surface there.
USS North Carolina here in Wilmington is a very active site. In fact, we've been there 20 times.
Boys in the battleship. We know who they are. They watch us. They play games. They love to play tricks on Doug. But we've gotten so much information, historical information, from there and in the archives. It's just been thrilling.
We've gotten so much on that ship as far as voices, a few pieces of video, and we've also gotten a rapport with the sailors or who has ever left behind on the ship. So that's why we keep going back.
There are just so many questions. I just wish it was easier to communicate so we could continue our conversations more like you and I are.